Welcome to Missouri Sports Talk. I'm your host, Cameron Staley, and today I kind of want to talk about the future a little bit. This one, I didn't really know if I wanted to really make this video. I kind of picked the camera up, sat it back down, and picked it back up because I felt like I kind of needed to do this video because I want to be on the same mindset as, my loyal viewers. I don't get a whole lot of viewers. That's very obvious, and it's a new channel, so, I kind of expect that a little bit, but at the same time, it does suck that I'm not seeing a lot of growth, but, I'm still going to stick with it. So today, I kind of want to talk about what I'm looking to do. So people that know me, if you don't know me, I'll tell you. I work at Learfield, which is, sports communication. That's radio broadcast. I don't have a job right now because when college sports shuts down, so do we. So right now, I've just been kind of sitting at home thinking. And I spent a lot of that time doing nothing, and I spent a lot of that time kind of deciding what I want to do. So obviously, I'm going full-time with this. I'm not going to go to college the first year. If I see growth, I'm not going to go because if I don't need a degree, then I have no reason to spend my money. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go probably do journalism, and I'll stick with it, but it probably won't be as good as you'll see in this full-time format that I'm going to start in August. So this first schedule that I want to talk about, I decided not to do this one. I was thinking about it for probably 3 or 4 weeks. I was set on it. So if anybody doesn't know, I have a golf channel with my friend Sam. It's called Sam and Cam Tours, and we upload every Sunday around 10 or 11 in the morning. So on both of these schedule formats that I started for myself, of course it's Sam and Cam Tours on Sunday, so you will not see any videos probably ever again on a Sunday on this channel. So Monday on this first schedule that I scrapped, I was thinking about doing a college football video. This would have a recap of last week. So I'd talk about Mizzou, Missouri State, SEMO, Lindenwood, the D2 scores. I would talk about the rest of the SEC and probably the top 25 teams. And then the second half of the video would be kind of predictions for the next week of everything that I just listed, Mizzou, SEMO, Missouri State, Lindenwood, SEC, top 25. I'd make my predictions and my picks for those. Wednesday, I was thinking, I'm jumping the gun. Tuesday would have been the Chiefs. So recap the last week around the NFL and then make predictions. So Wednesday, I would upload a game from the past week, that Friday Night Lights football game. It would go up on Wednesday. And I started thinking about it, and that just doesn't make sense because that's 5 days after it happened, Everybody's going to know the result if they really want to know the result. So I'm not going to upload it 5 days after the game happens because I just don't think that really makes sense a whole lot. So Thursday would be the high school video. We would, kind of recap the past week, of course. We would talk about the Muddy River rankings. If you guys don't know what Muddy River is, it's a few guys, I'm blanking on it. I think it's like 6 to 10 dudes that kind of rank these high school teams, and it all goes together. Now I'm thinking about there's 9 of them because it goes up to 90 points if it's a unanimous number 1. So say Cardinal Ritter in class 4. Or no, they're in 5. I'm just tripping right now. So if all 9 of those dudes gave them number 1, that's 10 points each. So 90 was a unanimous. So I really like looking at the Muddy River rankings. So we're going to go over that every single video. And then, of course, the predictions for the next week. And that's where I'm going to talk about the games of the week. I'll give you a 8-man game of the week, Class 1, Class 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then one of those 7 games of the weeks, I'm going to turn into the Missouri game of the week. Or maybe I should say Missouri Sports Talk game of the week because that's the one that we're going to go and film. So I think that will be kind of an exciting part about the channel. Hopefully that will increase viewership with that. And, Friday, it would kind of be a little bit of an off day for me. That start of that day, I just kind of, I don't want to say I just sit around, because I probably would try to stay productive, but that night I would go film, and there will be no videos up on Friday. Saturday will be an interview if I have one. If I don't have an interview from one that I haven't uploaded, or if I didn't have anybody over that week, then there will be no video on Saturday. But, overall, I decided that probably wasn't the schedule that I really wanted to go with. So the second one that I looked at, of course, will start at Sunday again, Sam and Cam tours. Monday is when I will be uploading the Friday night game. I feel like that will be a lot more productive. I kind of also thought about doing it on Saturday, so I'll give the Monday upload a test run, either the whole year or a few weeks in, and if it doesn't work out, then, I'll scrap that and upload it Saturday morning. But, so basically everything just gets pushed back a day. So the college video will be on Tuesday instead of Monday. NFL video on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. And then, of course, we swapped Wednesday and Monday's video. And then Thursday would be the high school. Friday, go film a game. Saturday, interview or off. So another thing that I kind of want to mention is that I'm heavily looking for sponsorships. I feel like that will be a very productive thing for my channel to have, because if I just shout out a company just really quickly, like I say, this is sponsored by so-and-so, whatever we say, sponsored by Missouri Sports Talk, that's just $20. If I actually have lines that the company wants me to read, then I'll probably put it up to 50. And then if I actually pause and put a full 30-second advertisement in our video, it'll probably be, I'd say, about $150 or $200. So, I'm looking to expand the brand. I'm looking to make money on this because YouTube has not monetized me yet. I'm not even close to the requirements. It's going to be a while until YouTube starts paying me. So, the way I thought about it is that if I do these advertisements myself, I'm helping companies that I know rather than just real big companies, putting the ads in on YouTube, and then YouTube takes a lot of the profit from the advertisements. And, the advertisements, that I will do, they're easily skippable. You just click 3 times on the screen, right? 3 or 4 times on the screen, and that skips 30 seconds rather than having to wait 5 seconds to skip the first ad, or maybe you even get an ad that you can't skip. So, I think that it'll be a painless process if we do that. And I have a lot of ideas for how we can do sponsorships. I've got a lot on this paper right here. I almost put a full page of just companies in Jefferson City that I can do. And of course, I don't want to only do JC because it's all of Missouri. So if you're watching this video, someone that owns a company, or you yourself own the company, I would love to get in touch with you. If you want to get in contact with me, Twitter, Missouri Sports T, above me. And if you want to get in contact with me on Instagram, then it's just Missouri Sports Talk. So, also I have an email. It's mosportstalk.biz, B-I-Z, 2024@gmail.com. I'll probably put all 3 of those above my head. If you want to reach out to me, use any of those 3 and we can work something out. You could also use any of those 3 if you'd like to do an interview with me, if you're a college athlete or professional even, retired professional, retired college, anything. If you have gone to the college or professional level, or you plan to, I would love to do an interview with you guys. I haven't had a lot of coaches. I think, honestly, I've only had Coach Amelia. So if you're also a coach, I would love to get you all on the show. But back to the sponsorships, the opportunities I've kind of looked at, I could do a full video sponsor. So I mentioned the same one multiple times, say that they're the sponsor of the video. You could do company slogan. The lines, like I said, are the 30-second advertisements. I won't mention the Golf Channel sponsors, but I was thinking about during football, like the high school videos, if I do a scoreboard where I put up scores on the screen, I could do, like class 6 scoreboard brought to you by so and so, and do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8-man. For college, it could be SEC and top 25. And like the game of the week can be sponsored by someone. So I've thought that there's a lot of things that we could do to make money, but I guess that's not really something that you guys necessarily care about, so maybe I just wasted some of your all's time. But all right, a few more things I do want to also mention. I don't know, Jace, if you're going to be watching this video, but I would absolutely love to have him on more. I've been doing a lot of interviews lately. There haven't been a lot of just normal videos to have him on, but I'm going to try to at least get him on one of those, 4 or 5 videos a week. He's got to be on at least one, because we kind of started this together, and we both knew that this is more my thing, if I should say that, but I kind of wanted to go on this journey with him, and we've kind of lost that a little bit. So I would like to get back to that a little bit. I think the last thing that we're going to talk about today that's coming to my mind right now, I want to add gaming to the channel. I talked about the schedule already. I think the gaming, if I do that, I'm either just going to stream or they will be periodic videos. I've thought this through, and quick plug, the shirt I'm wearing, St. Louis City, that is a soccer team, so I could do like a soccer franchise mode on the EA games. College Football 25, we've mentioned in a few videos that it's coming out in July. I bought the early access because I plan on making videos out of that, and I think that it could reach a lot of viewers if I do a Mizzou Dynasty, because you're not going to see a lot of people do that because they're a pretty good team. So I think, this year I will do Mizzou. Next year, Missouri State is moving to FBS, so a spoiler early before we even start gaming on the channel, Missouri State will be my Dynasty mode the next year, and I guess I could do the Cardinals, and Royals. I could switch off year by year, and the Chiefs. I think that's really it for professional teams, right? I guess I could do Blues as well, but I haven't really played any of the hockey games, and I'm really bad at the basketball games as well. But I could give it a try, do it like expansion league. But I'm very excited to do gaming. And the one I'm most excited about is a game that hasn't even been released yet, and it's probably not going to be released for another year. It is called Varsity High School Football. I'm going to kind of probably put an image of the logo on the screen right now as I'm talking. This is something that's in development right now. It seems very, very fun. I'm excited to play with it, and I'm doing a vote on Twitter. I don't know how many people have Twitter, but I'm currently doing an ongoing vote on that app to decide who I'm using, because there's over 300 schools in this state, and I don't want to, have bias. So I started a tournament already about 2 weeks ago, and we're in the first round, so there's probably about 250 teams left. So if you want to be a part of the decision making on who I use for the channel, go over to Twitter. If you don't have an account, go create one if you want to join into that. Or if you do have an account, follow me. I already put up the Twitter handle earlier in the video. So if you want to be a part of that, I would love that. I'm only getting like 5 to 15 votes per right now. So I'd like to get that up a little more, see more opinions in that. I'm very excited with it. I chose a lot of, teams that everybody knows, I guess. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to decide how I want to word it. Like Liberty North and CBC, Rockhurst, DeSmet, Oak Park, Nixa, Rockbridge, Jackson. Those are probably the biggest schools that are in it. But, like I said, there are 256 teams in the tournament. So almost every single team is in it. Like, of course, Blair Oaks is in it. You're seeing teams like Springfield Catholic that won like 2 games last year. I feel like that would be a fun rebuild because they're not the best. But I also added in teams that are in the 8-man side of Missouri football. I feel like that would be fun to turn them into 11-mans. I think I added Archie, Worth County, Bramer, Appleton City, and North Andrew. And then I also added in Lynn. They are transitioning to varsity right now. They don't have varsity quite yet, so I think that would be fun to do. And I also added in 2 teams that don't even have a football program. I added in Fatima and Jamestown. I know with my Blair Oaks watchers that are my main audience, you guys would probably be voting against Fatima, so they may go out in the first round, and that's okay. But I wanted to kind of give it a chance. There's 256 teams that I think kind of excite me. So please go vote if you'd like to. So I guess that's all we've got for today. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Missouri Sports Talk. We'll see you next time.